Look out! The mountain mudslides are coming! Hey, it's Brainmuffin back with a beer review, and from Puyallup River Brewing Company in Puyallup, Washington, right? Yep. Puyallup, I guess. Puyallup. We have beer that excites. We have Mud Mountain Milk Stout. Now, this is sent to me from Washington State, from a former high school classmate. He's a class of '85, a year ahead of me, from Patch American High School. Robert Heath, also a fellow junior ROTC cadet back in the day. I don't think he joined the military, and I didn't either, but I don't remember now. I have to find out. I know Dan Starr did, but I don't remember anybody else. But anyway, so he sent me a bunch of beers. This is the last one we've got. Now, this being a milk stout, I expect it to be a little bit lighter brown than what you'd expect from a nice hard dry stout, and a little bit on the sweet side. Quite often these go very well as floats. Vanilla bean ice cream is like a staple of them. Left hand nitro, if you ever get that with as a float with vanilla bean ice cream, it's insane. So let's find out. Ooh, nice chocolatey on the nose with a hint of milk. So 25 IBUs, and none of my friends have checked into this beer. There's looks like over 2,000 people have checked in on Untappd. So I'm going to be the first one of my friends. It pours nice and dark. It is foamy. I did choose a glass like this on purpose. Ooh, wow, that was good. It's almost like a bitter chocolate. So as the foam resides a little bit, we'll see it's a little bit lighter than a regular stout. And it's really hard to see. It's a little bit less brown than I thought it was going to be. It's a little bit darker, nice dark brown head like that. Oh, but this is why I chose this glass, to kind of bring it all to my nose at once. But good foam. The bubbles are nice and small. This has a feeling of natural carbonation, so it doesn't have a bright tank feel. And now on the nose, it's just like roasted malt and chocolate with just this hint of milk sweetness. So that's all foam, and it has a bitterness, but it's like it's a very smooth bitterness, so it doesn't last, but it has this lingering effect of coffee on the mouth. That's good. It has almost has a dry stout finish. It's kind of thin on the mouthfeel. It's a little less thin than what you normally expect of a milk stout, but it is pretty good. It has a bitterness about it that kind of, it works with the chocolate and leaves it almost like a mocha feel. So the after taste, the after effects in the mouth are like you're drinking a milky coffee or chocolatey coffee, which is pretty interesting. So, and I don't believe there's any actual coffee or coffee beans. I don't know what that says. Flavored milk stout with vanilla beans and cocoa nips. Well, that explains why there's so much chocolate. The vanilla I'm not getting much of, but it does have a nice chocolate. So we get the roasted malts are going to provide some of that coffee and some chocolate aromas, but then being on cocoa nips, it's going to make it even more chocolatey aroma. More pronounced was what I was looking for, because more chocolatey aroma is very poor grammar. But yeah, this is, to me, this is like a perfect beer to be a float. And because they have vanilla bean in it, maybe I don't do a vanilla bean ice cream with it. I almost want to do an orange sherbet with it. That is nice and smooth, and it almost like hints of cinnamon too. This would be a very good beer to introduce somebody to a stout, because it has some of the stout characteristics, the dark roasted malts, almost burnt, but it doesn't have that stereotypical kind of really heavy burnt, heavy grainy feel to it, and bitterness, the bitterness coming from the grains that people that turn people off of stouts, especially when they're not expecting it. It's a bit deeper than a brown ale. It's a bit more than a porter. So it's a good, nice stout porter there. So I like it. I like it quite a bit, Robert. I'm giving this one a 4.5, only because the left-hand milk stout is just a little bit. No, it's a half a point better. So maybe on draft, especially with a nitro injection, this might be a 4 3/4. But the left hand is a tough one to beat. I've tried a couple varieties of stouts myself, making them, and left hand is really, really good. This is a really close second. So overall, very good. 90% out of 100, very nice. All right. Let's see. I got so utter sweet level 6. So the milk stout's level 6. So overall, this one seems to have, what was the average? If I can find it again, 3.9. So other people are a little bit more down on it than I am, but I think this is pretty good, especially coming out of a can. But I would love to try it on draft. So there we go. I guess it's a reason to go out and visit Washington. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for clicking like. Thanks for sending me beers. I know some people have gotten a hold of me. They're going to be sending me more stuff. I can't wait. And we'll get to it as we do. All right. See you later. Bye. Who is this, Toby? I saw you sneak by.
Sorry, I tried to be quiet.
I'm only doing 2 of them. I'm not doing 4 of them. All right. None of my friends have had this.
Why doggy doggies?